Welcome to Eat Your Backyard, my YouTube channel. In this video, I'd like to tell you about my attempt to grow Monstera Deliciosa from a cutting. Now, I have a very large Monstera Deliciosa over at a friend's house, and they allowed me to take about 5 cuttings off of it. And what I did was I tried to take the cuttings that had woody length on them about a foot, 2 feet long. I cut all of the roots that were coming off of them with a lopper, so I tried to make clean cuts. Now, I took those cuts about, I don't know, 5-6 days ago and planted these, watered them a little bit. We got some water since then in the form of rain, and as you can tell, it looks like it's doing all right. The things I look for after planting a cutting this large is leaf wilt, browning at the ends of the tips. I don't see any of that. As you can see, I just took the entire woody part and those roots and buried it in the existing soil that has a little bit of topsoil and cow manure mixed in, but it's a very loose soil. I also planted it in a place where it will be shady until it reaches a decent height, and that's something that you definitely want to consider. These are from the rainforest, and they like to start in shade. So when you take cuttings, you want to make sure you plant them there. Here's another one. Now, this one is showing a sign of not being successful. Look right here, you can tell that the leaf is starting to show a different kind of color, kind of like it's drying out. That's not a good sign. I'm not too worried about that anyway, because this wasn't a great location for it. Anyhow, these leaves get gigantic, and even just planting this cutting, see, it's blocking one of the pathways out of my backyard. So we'll check back on this and see how it's doing. Okay, here's another cutting that I planted in a pretty shady part of my yard. You can see that one has healthy leaves, no signs of drying, and it's in a very shady spot that it mostly will remain shady, so I'm curious to see how this one will do once it gets a little bigger. And here's another one that I planted in a little bit more sunny area. It also looks like the leaves are doing quite well, so I'm optimistic about this one. As this one grows, it'll get into more sunlight. Again, burying it, the whole woody part under the sand. Now, what I've read is these are very easy to grow from cuttings, and I'll be reporting back later this year to give you an update on how they did. Well, I hope you liked this video. If you did, you can subscribe to Eat Your Backyard, and don't forget to like it if you liked it. Thanks for watching.